How's it going, guys? So this is a question I get all the time. What is alternative finance, or what is alternative financing? It's a great question. It's more of a new age type of name. It's funny, when we got started with our company back in 2007, alternative financing initially was just really in the business financing space, but it's also in the personal financing space as well now too for consumer loans. But really what alternative financing is back in 2007 when we got started, it was right prior to the recession and the big crash of 2009. When that happened, a lot of banks just tightened up so much and really just stopped lending to almost anybody and everybody. Whether you had good credit, bad credit, didn't make a difference. Lending got so tough, and it really just created a number of these private lending institutions that focused on specific areas that they finance, whether it's financing businesses or financing, doing consumer loans, from whether it's personal loans or auto loans or a number of different things. So since the crash of 2009, this whole new lending industry really emerged, where there's a number of different private lending institutions that are not banks that provide all different types of financing to a number of businesses and industries. You know, if you're probably watching my channel, you're most likely a business owner. My channel is Grow by Joe, and I help business owners grow, and we provide a number of things from financing to business services. So when I talk about alternative financing, I'm talking about alternative financing in the business financing space. And there's a number of different lenders now that offer a number of different financing products, from business lines of credit to advances to term loans to equipment financing, that would all really be considered in the alternative financing space. And that's really because they're not banks. There isn't just one lender that you can call an alternative financer in the business financing space. There's actually a number of different lenders. And you know, back in 2007, those number of lenders were really limited. But in the last 10, 11 years now, there's been a ton of lenders that are popping up, and they all have different products and all have different guidelines and all have different risk profiles. Basically meaning they all help different clients, different industries, different credit profiles, and it can be really confusing. If you go online, just type in Google alternative financing companies, a gazillion different things will come up, and it'll be really hard to navigate through, finding that best product for you. So if you're searching this on YouTube, what is alternative financing, you might be looking for some sort of an alternative lender. Maybe you had a challenge at getting financing at a bank, and today what's crazy is just because you're having a tough time getting financing at a bank doesn't mean that you have bad credit, or it doesn't mean that you don't have a great business. We talk to thousands of business owners a month that have excellent credit and great businesses, but banks are just so strict and tight with lending, and there's a lot of reasons why business owners today don't get financing through a bank. On top of that, it's a cumbersome and just slow process, and no one wants to deal with that. In business, things are moving so quickly today. You need to be able to move fast and get the financing you need and get back to focusing on your opportunity or challenge in your business. So if you're looking for an alternative financing company, we have about 75 different lenders on our platform. And what we do is we help you find and match you that right lender. And we can do that in a matter of minutes, which is really wild. And depending on your industry type, the type of business you are, and a number of things about your business, there can be a number of different lenders that may or may not make sense for you. So it can get really fatiguing when trying to search for an alternative lender. What we've done is create this awesome platform, and we've really eliminated the frustration of shopping around from lender to lender and wasting time, and got rid of that aggravation. Interesting story, we had someone recently who was a local doctor, had an awesome practice, great business, owned the real estate that the business was in, but had some bank financing out on that property. The bank didn't want to extend any additional credit, and this person had great credit and a great business, but the bank was just like, hey, we've extended you enough, we're not looking to give you any additional. So that person was able to apply on our platform, and we were able to match them with multiple lenders and bring multiple offers back to them. And my team was able to go through those different offers and just talk about some of the benefits from some of those lenders and some of the things that weren't beneficial. And after having some really great conversations, we were able to match them with a right lender. They chose the one that made sense for them. And this all happened in a matter of days. If it wasn't for this new alternative financing space, that in particular client probably would have shopped around from bank to bank and never wound up finding the financing they need, and got extremely frustrated and probably sucked a lot of time out of their day and their business day. So the alternative financing space is really changing the way people obtain financing today. It's made things quicker and easier, but it's really important that you find the right lender, and there's a lot of options out there today. So check out the link below and we will match you with the right lender in a matter of minutes, and you'll be able to speak to someone on my team. They'll be able to help you answer any questions that you might have. We'll find the right lender for you. I look forward to helping you and your business grow. Have a great day. Thanks for checking out my video, and please subscribe, check out the link, and comment anything you want below. I do look at those comments. Thank you. Talk soon.